we found time and time again that scheduled substance abuse programming just wasn't happening. We made 13 attempts to conduct the survey and 6 were successful. Most notably, we noticed that substance abuse programs that occurred at Barry J and Los Padrinos were conducted in really challenging conditions. And that included in day rooms within earshot of probation officers, within earshot of other young people. They were conducted in competition with one or more televisions. They were in competition with telephone calls. They were conducted in teeny tiny little hallways where a limited number of youth fit comfortably. So given all of this information, the recommendations in the report, again, they're pretty concrete and clear. We included recommendations such as having all officers interacting with youth carry Narcan on their person and having staff provided annual training, and having all youth receive education on opioid intoxication and making Narcan available to them. These are really basic, but they are also really critical because, as we know, in an emergency, seconds do matter. We also recommend that probation provide varied opportunities for young people to participate in substance abuse prevention programming. I think the truth is that traditional therapeutic approaches just aren't going to work for everyone. So some people will need approaches that they find more relatable, and that may include credible messengers, that can include providers with specialization in recovery and harm prevention, or even other approaches that emphasize like a mind-body connection. We also recommend that probation must regularly audit their calendars and work with their partners to remove any placeholders from the schedule. And I really just do want to lift up Barry J here. Leadership at Barry J was incredibly receptive and action-oriented whenever we were in the facilities, and we provided some feedback about what we were viewing. And since then, during even the observations, we noticed remarkable changes and improvements at that facility with the tightening up and accuracy of the calendar. And the final recommendation, that probation leadership should set clear expectations and examples of attitudes and behaviors that support programming in the units.